Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. I hope you guys are having a fantastic new year, and I hope that your holidays were really good. For some of us, the holidays aren't that easy, and believe me, I know it. But we make it through. We make it through. So I hope that you had some happiness in your holiday season. And I don't know about you, but I'm in South Jersey, and it is cold, cold, cold. And we had a big snowstorm the other day, and the snow's still here, and it's cold. I think at the end of this week coming up, it's going to be like in the 50s or something ridiculous. So I don't know. Uh, as far as me, I got a lot going on right now, and I really think I need to get back to making videos and responding to your comments and talking to you guys because I miss it so much. I find that you guys bring me this comfort that I can't find. Um, and for all of you guys who have written to see how I've been doing and checking up on me, I've gotten a lot of them. If I've not written you back, please don't get upset with me. I'm trying to keep up with so much. I'm trying to keep up with my emails. I'm trying to keep up with life, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. So please, please be patient and continue to write me. Continue to, you know, send me messages on my email and Facebook and Twitter and everywhere. And all my links are down below to find me and leave me comments. I do love them, and I do read all of them. So, having said that, a lot of you have written me over the past couple months um, about negativity and about being negative or having somebody negative in your life. You guys ask me all the time, how do I stay so positive and how do I stay so happy and how do I? And honestly, I don't. I mean, you guys get to see me for a short period of time. You do not live with me, and I think you should thank your God that you do not live with me because I probably would drive you insane. um, but I have to. I'm not making New Year's resolutions, but what I am going to do is, and I'm going to see if you guys want to do this with me, and I'll explain in a second. But New Year's resolutions for me never work. I break down 10 resolutions, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And maybe halfway through the first day, I'm like, you know what? I'll start tomorrow. And then it's like, yeah, I'll start tomorrow. And it just never, it's too overwhelming for me. I get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed and I get, um, upset if I can't do what I want to do in my head and all those things that we beat ourselves up for. So, it can be hard. It can be hard. And, I do come on here. I do try to be as happy as I can, but y'all that have been with me for a while, for a long time, since the beginning, know that I come on here when I'm in a bad space too. And I'm just like, oh, this, and whatever. So, I mean, I'm just like you guys. But I do want to try to be a little bit more positive, try to work on things. But like I said, I don't have any like resolutions written down where I'm like, I'm going to do this and this and this. I'm just going to try to live a better life for myself. Now, my word of the year again is going to be breathe because let me tell you, every time something happens, every time I have something going on, I have to remind myself to breathe because every time, and maybe you guys can relate to this, every time something might happen or you find out this, that, the other, um, I find myself not breathing. I find myself like tensing up and just not breathing because it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't, you know what I mean? So I have to tell myself, Cal, breathe, 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 breathe. Um, so that's still going to be my word. Um, I don't know. I wanted to have another one. I wanted to like add one. So I have to think about that. Let me know down below what your word of the year is, if you picked one, and if you didn't pick one, what mine should be. Um, like let's share and see if we can get on the same wavelength of where we want to go with this. I'm just going to do month by month, but where we want to go. And right now, like I said, breathe is one of them. Um, and these are for self-help for me. I need a lot of self-help this year. A lot of self-help. Okay, so then having said that, um, I decided that I wrote a bunch of questions down. And these are questions that I want to ask myself as well as you guys. What things that about yourself that I've come to find out a lot of you feel, or a lot of you worry about, or a lot of you ask yourselves, or a lot of you think that you've lost, or a lot of you, do you see what I'm saying? And once I start, I'm going to do a question a week. So it's like, I'm going to do the question, I'm going to say the question at the end of this video, and then write your response down below. If you do not feel comfortable writing your response down below publicly, again, I'm on Facebook. You can email me, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, everywhere. You can go private on any of those. I'm available. Let me know what your answer may be. I think us sharing and saying it, writing it, typing it, that kind of thing is going to help us. And like I said, you don't have to make it public if you only want to share it with me. Maybe you don't want to share it with me or anybody. So write it in a journal, write it, take a piece of printer paper and write question one. You know, this one's going to be, what are your strengths? Um, and then write your answer down and just do it for yourself, journal for yourself. Um, I've done a lot of reading. I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of soul searching. Uh, and that's one thing I've come to find out, like I said, from different reading different things, watching different things, that kind of thing, is that that's, we need to speak it. We need to put it out into the universe. Um, you know, I don't want to get into like this whole philosophy of life because I know I'll bore you. But you know, my husband can have a tendency to be very negative, as well as I can as my daughter, but my husband has a tendency to really be negative at times. And it's just it's not who he is. I guess it is who he is because that's what he's doing, but he's not always been that way. It's life that has just, and for me as well, made us that way in a sense. And we have to bring ourselves back from that. So I've been telling him, like, okay, instead of this, do this. Instead of this, say that. Let's try to, not just him, it's us, as my daughter and I as well. But let's see if that helps, like putting out those things to the universe. I know a lot of you don't believe in that, but it's the same thing as praying. It's the same thing as talking to your God, or praying to your God, just like, please, this, that, the other. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, so I'll talk more about those in different videos, just those kind of things, because I don't want to, like I said, make this so long that you don't watch it and don't answer the question, because it's like, girl, please. Um, so yeah, so the question I'm asking is, what are your strengths? And like I said, they're not all going to be great questions. Not great questions, but like, one of the questions I'm going to be asking is, like, what has somebody done to you that has affected you still to this day, or said to you, or that kind of thing. And that's down the road. The question I want you guys to answer now, don't answer that one. The question I want you guys to answer now is, what are your strengths? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write mine down. I'm going to answer. And then in my next video, before I ask the next question, I will answer my answer to what are my strengths. Because honestly, unless right now I can think of something, eating a whole pizza, I mean, it's terrible. That's not a strength of mine. Can I do it? Depending on the day. But yeah, so that's not the strengths I'm talking about. But I want to know what your strengths are. What your strengths are spiritually, emotionally. It could be physically too. Maybe you're somebody who, is physically fit, or you exercise. Maybe you can lift, I don't know, 50 pounds. Like, I don't know. That could be included as well. Because that is a strength of yours. That is something that you worked towards, that you can do. Maybe it's walking a mile. Maybe it's walking 3 miles. Maybe it's your sense of humor. Maybe, you know, maybe you can cook a good goulash. I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? Um, so think about it and write it. Because I want to be positive. Now, like I said, if you guys would keep a journal, or write these in your journal or a notebook or even a piece of paper that you set aside, and every week we kind of do this together. I would love it. If this is something that does not interest you whatsoever, let me know as well, because I won't waste your time sharing my stuff, because maybe you just don't give a crap. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just touching base with you guys and relearning and rethinking what else I want my channel to be. I love art. I'm always going to do art. That's my thing, but I need to figure out a way just for me to grow some more. Do you know what I mean? I think we all have to grow. If you don't grow, then what's the point? you know? So yeah, so let me know what you guys think down below. I will be bringing some more art. I have a lot of good stuff, and I will be picking the winner for the paint palette that I did a couple weeks ago. Please don't. I know you guys have been emailing me about that as well. I will be picking the winner either later today or tomorrow. I just have been off my game, and I have a lot of stuff. I have a big pile of stuff to give away, and I want to do that as well. So like I said, I got people been requesting a bunch of clay stuff, a bunch of me finishing my art journal page that I did. I think was my last thing that I did. A lot of stuff, and I hope that you guys will, um, join me in all these things. I did get my hair cut a little bit. It's kind of messy right now, though, just because I had it in a ponytail and that kind of thing. But I did get probably about 4 inches cut off. It needs colored very bad. But I'm deciding on what color to do. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, guys, I could sit here and talk to you guys for hours. I just have so much. I have just been living in my head, and I have so much in my head. So yeah, that's it. So I love you guys. I missed you guys so much. I'm back. I'm back as much as I can be back. Um, and yeah, you know what? As always, please, please, please be kind to each other, because you never know the battle somebody else is fighting. And I can't stress that enough. I've been saying that for as many years as I've been on YouTube. Um, and it's true. And I'm all about, if I can help one person, it makes all this worth it, and so happy to be able to help somebody. And if I can help more than one person, including myself, yay. So yeah, so please be kind to each other. Also, again, progress, not perfection, and that goes in art, that goes in, or answering a question. Maybe you don't want to journal, maybe you just want to answer it, maybe you just want to write me your answer, whatever. Some sort of progress. I need progress, and I gotta keep putting that in my head. Progress, not perfection, Cal. Progress, not perfection. And there's this quote, and I got it. This is so ridiculous. I'm sorry. I should finish this, but I'm going to tell you the story real quick. Um, I got what they called a fortune cookie. We got Chinese food one day, and I got fortune cookie, and we always open them, and you eat them. They're not the best things, but they're crunchy, but they're comforting when you eat it. Every time I eat it, I'm like, oh, it's not a chocolate chip cookie, but it's got like a vanilla taste or something, whatever. Anyway, my fortune in it said, "Turn your mess into your message," and that has stuck with me for the past few months. And I think that's what my calling is. I think that's what this is all about for me. And it does include art, but like I said, I've lost my son, my 19-year-old son. Uh, I'm chronically ill. Uh, I can go on and on and on. Um, and so I know a lot of you out there are suffering as well with different things in your life, whether it's losing a child or a loved one, or your chronic illnesses, or maybe you're not close to your family, maybe you're alone, whatever it may be. So yes, turn your mess into your message, and that's kind of what this next year is gonna be for me, if not even longer. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm gonna let you guys know what a big mess I. That's not it. You guys already know. But yeah, so turn it into your message, meaning, helping others, and like I said, I'm real. I tell you guys what I have going on in my life. I don't hide from it. And when you guys ask questions, I'll answer it. I don't hide from anything because it is my life. And it is in my art, and it is in my soul, and it is, everywhere around me. So anyway, again, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much. I am hoping for a good month for all of us. And if you had a horrible December, horrible holidays, I hope that I can bring some love and happiness and a smile into your life this month. And let's just have fun. Let's just have fun. All right, guys, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. And that will be probably tomorrow. Bye, guys.